And okay, I'm letting my notekeeper join the session. So yeah, now we are ready. Okay, let's get started to see if someone else join. Let me share the agenda for today. Okay. Something that I like to add as well is update about the status of the conference. So let me add it here, and we can start from there. Okay, that has been added to the agenda. So let's start reviewing the meeting etiquette. So we are going to record this meeting, to share it with the community and also in our YouTube channel. And if someone is again sharing this in YouTube, just let me know privately, and I'll take care of not loading this one to YouTube. Otherwise, this will be on YouTube probably during the weekend, not tomorrow. We encourage everyone to challenge any language or behavior that is harmful, not inclusive, or against our code of conduct. And when other people is speaking, we'll try to stay on mute and use the Zoom reactions for extra time to speak. And without further ado, this is the agenda we have for today. We will review the action items of the past meeting. We will review the current status of the JSON Schema conference. I added an issue to discuss with you, something that I created a couple of weeks, a pilot to have a community management mentoring program. There is a community discussion with a proposal for roadmap for the next cycle. It can be 12 or 24 months. And if we have time, I would like to go through the open issues for TSD voting to see if we can speed up something that is still pending to get agreement. We still have time to add more issues, so if you have something to add, so just add a comment, modify the issue, or let us know. How that sounds?
Sounds great.
Okay. Let me find the action items of the previous meeting. That was, we are doing this monthly right now, so let me see. Well, we have it. This. I can find it. Okay, it's here. Okay, let me share a different tab. Okay. We have a discussion regarding the roadmap, governance, and triage team. We also discussed about the conference and a proposal to change how the community manager operates to make it more open and with a fixed duration and so on. And we didn't capture any action items. Basically, I proceed with I don't know. Sorry, guys. Basically, what I did is after presenting these issues is speeding up the agreements and created TST voting, and everything was handled through. Okay, this is what I did. So I created the proposal for our community manager, and that was. Let me see who is joining. Okay, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. No, meet you. See you. Okay, so the peer to change the how the community manager role operates is already merged, and we basically now
Audio is not working.
Am I audible, folks? Am I audible?
You are to
Okay,
me.
cool. So the community manager peer was merged. The 3H team process and the 3H team creation has been merged as well. And after that, I created some TST voting issues, suggesting some maintainers for some of the peripheral repositories we have. For example, the tour of JSON Schema, the community, the conference repository, and the landscape. And those TST voting issues we will review at the end of the session. So nothing pending as of now. Any comment regarding the issues of the action items of the past meeting?
Fighting to be onboarding new maintainers. I mean, it sounds like a huge milestone for the project. It feels very worthy of celebration. So yeah, thanks for pulling that off. And seeing people that don't necessarily work on the core JSON schema, just stepping in and saying, "Hey, I want to maintain these. I want to work on these." I feel like the energy has been even higher than it was before. So yeah, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, to be honest, this has been kind of a survival thing for me because I was overloaded with my work. I'm also teaching as part of a master's degree as teacher. I'm taking a master's degree, so I have 2 jobs: my master's degree and trying to keep my contributions. But I was in the middle of too many things, so I needed to find ways to get more people involved. And as you said, the energy has been great. And my thoughts about benefits and pros and cons of having a paid community manager is that sometimes having a paid community manager is like for any reason blocking sometimes this kind of thing. So because the manager is like as part of the job doing so many things, and okay, that's great because we have a lot of progress, right? But sometimes the priorities to create those other working groups and so on are not the same. And this time, just for survival reasons, everything worked out. So yeah, I'm excited about how these individuals and these working groups and the 3H group is going to progress. So I think it's going to be very beneficial for us.
Yeah, well, embracing constraints, right? Looks like it worked.
Yeah, it is. Okay,
Cool,
so
cool.
any comment from others in the session? Cool. So can we start with the conference update? Okay. So where we are right now, we completed the call for proposals review. Thanks, Jason and Juan. We received 15 or 20, I don't remember exactly, and we ended up selecting 9 talks. There is one speaker coming from the US that we are not sure if they will make it, but probably someone from the same company, that is Apple, will come from UK. But this is something that is being discussed. Considering that we have the risk that they won't make it, so I put it in the end of one of the slots, so that if they can finally make it, we can free the people from that slot previous or to the lunch or previous to the break, so they can just start the break or the lunch break or something earlier. So the impact for the attendees is going to be very small. I need to make the stickers, so I hope to order 200 stickers next week. That is going to be quick, and it is the swag that we are going to provide. We don't have time to have more elaborated, but swag like socks or something else. I think with the stickers we will be fine. And what is pending is accelerate the promotion of the conference. Today, we received an email from the API Days folks saying, "Hey, what can we do to support you guys?" Because they gave us a discount code for community for folks from our community to attend for free, and the registration is being low. The reality is that we didn't push as much for that, so we just sent a couple of messages in Slack. But yeah, starting tomorrow, I will be working today for preparing this promotion plan to announce the speakers, invite folks to attend and so on, and we will try to make our best to increase that number. But honestly, I wasn't pushing for like a huge number of registration from our side. I was more just looking for providing a good experience. Conference, a good conference experience for the ones that are going to be there on site, and try to improve our connections with other standards, with other practitioners, with other sponsors. So everyone that people from outside our community, let's say. But of course, we will push to see if we can increase those numbers. Well, this is
So
the brief. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
have a couple of questions on that one. So yeah, so if you're gonna be publishing these potentially on like LinkedIn or like whatever, I think definitely let us know when you do so, so that we can just repost and increase at least exposure that gets. I think that's gonna be cool. The other one, I think, so Paris itself, it has a strong tech community in on site. So we should probably try to tap more into potentially reaching out to API people that are actually based in Paris. I think that would be another interesting one because it's a lot easier. They don't have to go and like travel, and we can probably tap a lot of people that would be a very good match for the conference, and they might either know about it or they might think they cannot get in given the price cost or whatever. So I think we can probably pull in a lot of people just to make it feel uh like bigger.
Yeah, my concert is the time, to be honest. So, and what I don't know if any other members of the ambassadors team or TST has time to or experience for working the promotion. So I'm open to get support from anyone in those groups. But yeah, I will schedule a bunch of messages tonight. So, but I honestly, I am not going to have time to be very like strategic or tactical, like engaging with the specific community. So my goal is make sure that I'm announcing all the speakers, make sure that I'm announcing our sponsor, make sure that I'm sending 3 or 4 messages inviting people to attend. And if
Yeah.
I make all of that, I will be happy, honestly.
Well, I mean, let me know. So I do work with somebody that is actually based in Paris and he's pretty well connected with the tech community in there. So let me know as soon as you post it over because I can get we can at least try to do some posting in say French and just try to reach out to a lot of other people. So now that's gonna be cool.
Sounds great. Thanks, Juan.
Cool. And
Any
then
other?
just my other question on the conference, sorry, it was on the duration of the talks. Is there a specific, duration that we're targeting for? Are we gonna be getting questions at the end? Do we have to take into account on that? Just in the interest of preparing, because I haven't seen anyone like Source of Truth saying in detail what we should expect.
What they put it is 25 minutes. So I will
25
suggest
minutes.
you do 22 or something like that, and we can have like 2 or 3 good questions. I
Okay,
will send
cool.
I will send this information in the speakers channel as well.
Nice.
I'm going to prepare a talk like a status of JSON Schema community. But it's not. I'm just going to try to highlight everything that happened for the last months. Basically, I'm going to be working on this until the last minute probably. But my goal is basically is make sure that I'm showing the faces of everybody that has been involved. That include TST, ambassadors, mentors, contributors, technical writers, adopters, ambassadors, all those groups that all of us together we are JSON Schema. I will highlight the case studies published, the new sponsors, and probably some of the more relevant news about what happened in the JSON Schema domain, like For example, this thing that the OpenAI did with the custom outputs, your book, Juan. So probably I will be asking to ambassadors and TST members like 2 or 3 more relevant things that happen in the JSON schema ecosystem that I can just put together. And finally, I will have a couple of slides showing the metrics, the growth of the community and so on. That is, the metrics are awesome. So yeah, this is what I will be presenting in 15 minutes. I will try to make it short so that we have more time for other speakers.
Very nice. And given that you're saying that you're going to be working on this until the last minute, which is good. I mean, my other question in there is that the API Days people said that they would expect us to pre-record the meetings also to show them online in there. Is that still taking place, or is the recording something that we are going to be doing as a group? Like, should I be expecting that anytime soon, or?
I don't have any information about that. When I was
Okay.
a speaker in API Days Nordics, I received an invite, and someone from the API Days helped me with the recording with their streaming platform and so on. So if we
Okay.
didn't receive any about that, yeah, we have this email thread with Mehdi and the team, so we can ask them.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I was just touching on it because if that doesn't happen from API Days, I think at least we should try to coordinate that. At least get some very, bare recordings, add like the JSON schema logos we do, and then just like upload our own YouTube channel. I think it's, again, if it doesn't happen by default, I think it's like we should take the opportunity to at least coordinate it ourselves, and I volunteer for that, if any.
Before or after the conference?
I don't know. I guess that's up to us. But we'll see. Let's hold for a while. We'll see if the API these people reach out to us. If they don't, and we're getting very close to the conference, then we can decide what to.
Sounds good to me. Any comment from anyone in the room? Okay, let me continue with the next. I'm coming to Paris.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, just a background comment.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any of you, Jeremy or Jason? If it was in the US, maybe, right?
I wish.
I was thinking about it, but it didn't work out, so I won't be there.
Okay, we will take some good pictures for you guys. Okay, so very quickly, I like to present this issue because I did it very quickly. I didn't check with anyone else because I was sure that was something positive and it's just in the scope of community management. So my feeling was that there was no like agreement or support or regarding the TST, but I don't know. So probably I made a mistake. So I like to check with you. The context of this issue is because we merged this pull request opening the community role for everyone in the community that has solid track record of contributions to become a community manager with this fixed duration and so on. But I also thought that it will be beneficial to have kind of mentoring program for community manager positions, like in community manager intern, to complement that effort to have more people working on community. And I did it very quickly because someone in the community suggested that they will be excited about contributing in the RHEL community and so on. And instead of just doing something on a structure, I decided to put some basic structure to better collaborate with this person and use it as a pilot to see if this is working out, replicate it. If it's not working out, just learn from it and say, hey, this exercise that didn't work for this, and that, right? So what I'm doing, I'm going to be collaborating with someone that is going to be acting as junior community manager or intern, we can call it, and that person will help with announcements, articles, anything community related. He's going to be helping me and any other community managers that are joining the community management team. I provided some trainings that I found, solid trainings for this person also to upskill in community management roles, and I set clear expectations about duration and so on. And also I created here a benefit that if there is someone funding this initiative, maybe this person can get a stipend, but no commitment from our side. So this thing is a volunteer that is subject to funding, but depending on the support received, maybe, but nothing committed, just abstract like that. So I just wanted to share this heads up, and if you have time to read it and see something that is risky or inappropriate, just let me know. Otherwise, my plan is work with this person, get them engaged, active, and increase the number of people working on community stuff.
Yeah, I think this sounds great. I'm glad that we have people who are interested in contributing to this, because this is a big job and definitely can't be done by one person, in their free time.
Yeah, I can assure that. So yeah, I will be sharing updates in this forum or maybe in the TST channel, but I have a good feeling. I still need. I have been collaborating with this person offline because I couldn't find time past week, but I will be having the first meeting with them this week. So yeah, I will make an official introduction in our community channels, and you will start seeing them sharing stuff and engaging. Any comment? Sorry, I have the feeling that I'm speaking for too long, but yeah, shit happens. Sorry. Okay, let's go with the next one. Roadmap. We have very outdated roadmap. That roadmap is outdated because in the past we have like full-time contributors and some priorities, but the context changed. We reached most of the milestones, but I think it's a good opportunity for having a totally new discussion, making sure that the resources we have today, we are investing those in the best way for the success of the project, right? So I made my own proposal. This is not a TST proposal or anything. That I just started the discussion, and I share here some priorities. Like, of course, the priority number one is the specification, right? It's because we are here. Continue the stable spec development and continue with the adoption of the life cycle, the publication life cycle. The second priority that I suggested is open governance. We are moving towards that direction, but we still need to make some steps, like publishing the chapter, making transparent the TC joining process, a few things, right? But we are moving in that direction. For example, this small thing for the community manager role, the 3H team creation, all that stuff is moving that direction, but we need to make more progress. The third priority is better support implementers, because implementers is the core of our ecosystem. So we need to find ways to better support them and engage with them. For priority, ecosystem collaboration. I'm going to say Jeremy. Jeremy, you are active member of Open API community and JSON Schema community, and I think those bridges with different ecosystems are critical for us. So we can discuss about how to better secure our contribution and collaboration with other ecosystems. Fourth priority, sponsorships. Of course, we need financial support, and I think we made good progress in the past year, but we can think about ways to make it even better. And finally, JSON Schema conference. We already spoke about that. And last priority that came to my mind is join an open source foundation. I think that this is extremely important. to make sure that when any of us is not here for any reasons, the project is secure and in the best hands. So for the next generations or whatever. So I think that that's very important. And we have some open discussion. So if any of you didn't have the time to take it a look, just let me know. But I will love to find ways to accelerate that discussion, because I think that is, as soon as we end the conference, the roadmap discussion for me is probably one of the most important things to like agree together. TST, ambassadors, all the community, right?
Yeah, I think this is a great proposal to start with. Something I think we all need to get together and hash out a roadmap. I'm sure it's not going to be possible to do that in person like we did a couple of years ago, but I think we need to all set aside some time and make sure we do this together. Another thing I was thinking about is for the specification. I know that people want to know more details about what's coming up in the future for the specification, rather than just saying like, we want to get that specification out. I think I'd like to have the roadmap go into not a huge amount of detail, but more detail about what specific things, like what are our major goals for getting that spec out? What's going to be part of it? What's not? And stuff like that to give people a little bit better idea of what's coming up.
Yeah, 100% agree. And also it can help us to like discuss like ownership or people that is going to champion in some of those goals or group of people involved, right? Again, we are discussing about this open governance push, and the roadmap can also help us to move in that direction. And I think the roadmap is indirectly connected with the sponsors, the efforts to attract sponsors, because if they know how we are planning to invest, probably they will feel more confident about supporting us, right? So, yeah, we are going to, some of us, we will meet in person in Paris. Juan, Matthew, and maybe Ben, I don't know. So three or four of us will be there. So I hope to have informal discussions there. And probably after the conference, if the issue is not progressing, well, maybe I will be engaging with ambassadors and TST in different channels, saying, "Hey, it makes sense have a specific working session, a couple of working sessions to see if we can accelerate it." Because I think that the current monthly frequencies is great, but for this thing, maybe we will need to have like a couple sessions or something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Any other comment regarding?
Has the roadmap changed? Has the roadmap changed at all from the spec or the stable release that you guys were working on, or is that still kind of like in the pipeline?
From a spec perspective, is the same scope. What we are changing is everything else. Do you agree with that, Jason?
Yeah, I didn't really understand the question.
So originally, I mean, when you guys were still at Postman, you guys were working on releasing kind of like a 1.0 like stable spec, right? Has that roadmap changed at all, or is that still the target here for this roadmap?
Yeah, that's still the goal.
Okay.
And we are making, mostly Greg is making progress on getting there. He's got a whole project chart. I'm sure we can find a link if you haven't seen that. And and he's working through the issues to get to that stable spec release.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Also note. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, just wanted to say that speaking about spec development, Greg has been asking for pull request reviewers, and I think it's a good way to get involved in the for the first time in the spec stuff. So if you guys like to take a look, I will share later the board that Jason said and some of the PRs. I don't know if I will share it in the general channel. Maybe this will get some too noisy. So probably in the spec channel. So yeah, but this is the core priority. The spec, the stable spec, and nothing has changed. What I said is everything around. So how we make sure that we have people involved, how we make sure that we have financial support, how we make sure that we are aligned in how we invest the resources to support the primary goal that is the spec, but the spec needs people, and this is what we are putting all those building blocks together below. And the implementers as well. So spec is important, but we need people to get the spec implemented, right? So yeah, this is like, yeah, our ecosystem is how it is. Okay, that was mostly all from my side. I was planning to review together the TST voting issues, but I think that we can do that offline. Just send a reminder to the TST saying if they can take another look to that. But I think we covered the agenda. Let me see if something has been added in the last minute. No? Do you guys like to talk about something before closing the meeting for today?
We're set.
Great. Okay. Thanks, everyone. It was great to see you all again. And I will work in the recording. I'm not as fast as I was in the past, so give me a few days probably for the weekend. But yeah, I'm excited to be working together, and I'm excited about the conference. So yeah, stay tuned. If they don't record us, Juan, we will be doing it, but probably it will be after the conference. So yeah,
Yeah, for
we
sure.
work on that.
But it's gonna
Okay,
be good
folks.
material in some shape or form.
It will be. So yeah, take care, everyone.
All the best.
See
Bye.
you guys. Take care.
Bye.